to turn the echoes that the hollow winds have used. Iron chains are singing on a swing set made of bone. In the kingdom of the silent, while the shadows stand alone. The carousel is frozen in its final rotation. The ghost of generations lost to time's damnation. The seesaw teeters on a line so sharp and thin between the past we left behind and where the night begins. Welcome to Eagle's Playground at the end of all days, when nursery banners fly in tattered shredded ways. The slide is cold with rust as it leads into the dark, beneath the burning gaze of the master of the park. The giant skull is watching with a fire in its eyes, the king of every nightmare and the lord of whispered cries. No more games of hide and seek, no races to the gate, just the ticking of a clock that knows it's come too late. Welcome to Icarus Playground at the end of all days, where nursery banners fly in tattered shredded waves. The slide is cold with rust as it leads into the dark, beneath the burning gaze of the master of the park.
Well. I think maybe I forgot to start my little introduction thing. But hey, I'm getting old. I'm I'm glad that I can actually remember to wake up every morning. So, okay, I'm not that old, but I'm not that young. Can't believe I'll be 60 in 3 years. What you got to say about that? Okay, well, we're gonna try this again, but I think I found a way to beat this process of the gate or the door throwing everything as you try to open it. So I'm going to test it out. So, well, basically, I've already tested it out. I'm going to show ya. I'll show ya. So we are still at the 12.9 to 7. I got everything there. Let's see, I'm 56. Well, I'm 57, really. Okay, never mind. Let's see, 70. Don't need that. 60, 70. So I need 70, 75, and I guess that's it. Actually, it's just 75. I don't care about the third crucifix because it really makes it large for the area that it covers. It's probably actually really good against the Galu though, because I know the tier 2, it basically walked right over it and killed me. So, got everything we can until 57, right? No. 65, 70, 70. Yeah, 14 more levels. Yeah. Okay. That's why I want to get to Prestige 20. Now, Prestige 4000? Have you even looked up? Like, if you do 3,482, check that out and see what that is in ruin numbers. I mean, I think I did 3,798 or 38 or something like that. It's like 6, 7, 8 digits. I mean, I think it'll pass underneath this. So the numbers should push all the way across. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bet you it's close to 10. And that's just the Roman numerals and then your level. So that's crazy. I wonder who's actually going to try to be the first person to hit level 4,000. I couldn't even try if I wanted to because I only play an hour, maybe 2 hours a day. Usually on average two, or rather an hour, but 2 to 3. Those on the good days of time wise. So, but let me show you what I found out.
Take a look at the equipment and keep an eye out for anything before starting the investigation.
Oh, you and your investigation.
Whoever was here must have
Shush,
summoned the
shush.
ghost with a cursed object.
Cursed
Investigate it,
object.
but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Looks like, oh wait, that's me. I was gonna say it looks like there's a candle over there. Okay, so we need video of the ghost, escape, and witness a ghost event. So first of all, we gotta see if Fred's over here. And no. Okay, before to throw that crap over, let's do something I can actually see. Nothing. Can't see nothing. So, what I started doing is opening this right here and trying to throw as far as I can over there. So that, because I want it as close to here as I can, so I can try to move it as fast as I can. But I found, so first of all, if I got my video camera, I want to check this first. If you open the gate and you get too close to being inside, if the ghost hunts, it will pin you like a pinata. Okay, maybe not a pinata. That might not really work that well. They usually get beaten, not pinned. A poster on the wall. Yeah. So, okay, I don't see nothing. I was about ready to try to throw it over. Ugh! So, but if you open this puppy, throw as close as you can to the fence right there. Where's my crucifix? Gotta try to find that puppy. I mean, who knows? Maybe I threw it. I just didn't realize I threw it. Okay, there it is. That's the way I like this. Okay. So throw all that over there. Actually, if I do this, you're going to see, if I don't want it to pull, see how it moved all that? So it will move all that stuff over. But nothing. Oh, I must have something still in my hand. Oh, look at that. So watch. It's like, oh, it's magic. No. Boom, boom. Okay, yeah, I don't need that yet. I can just do these. Now all you have to do is take your salt. At least for this deal here. So, but take whatever you're going to take, because there's zero sanity and zero. Doesn't mean I'm going to get this right. I'm still trying to get things, but I was able to actually last a lot longer because I tried it once before I came on here to see if I'd better try Otherwise, I was just gonna do uh, two two evidence or three evidence, and it won't be 12. It'd be 4 point something or 5. So the only thing that sucks now is I have to go all the way around there. But you don't want to move this because this is going to end up uh, pushing all those puppies out, and you don't want them thrown. I literally threw things from here between the fence in front of this one that was still closed, and then I dragged it open from the other side here, and it threw the EMF reader like over here. So, but the thing is that you'll see all this stuff is right here. If I can get behind this table and lay my salt, whether it hunts quick or not, hopefully I only have to use one smudge if it hunts quick. The gate will close, and all of this stuff will be right here, and it's not too far from where I normally get it. So let me show you. But now I have to wait because I can't close this because it's going to throw it out there. Look, there it is. There it is. Pretty cool. Let's leave that there so I can see what I have. But now the only thing is, I only have didn't even have a few minutes. I forgot to start the dumb thing. Now I have everything. Unfortunately, I am right where the ghost is. Didn't burn that. So, I got that. Let's close this. Start it. So it hasn't been smudged. Just got to say the half out so I don't forget. So I got one burn left on both of these puppies. Let's put this in that hand. Then I'll go get I'll leave one of the smudges here and I'll go get the firelight. Burnt out. So don't believe to be a Dane. Wraith, they, Revenant, Moroi, onto Diogen, Galu, Before you couldn't tell if I switched between two smudgers. Now you can. Oh, well, that one's toast. So definitely not a sprite, aka spirit. I think I have a picture of the crucifix. Yeah. Let's see if this sucker doesn't come over here. Ravioli. Don't believe it to be the twins. Shade. Why can I not close that? Normally I just click on that puppy. Okay, got my smudges ready. It could come here because it saw me. So I don't believe it's a spirit of shade or a yokai. Bombo. Phantom. But one of the things I just noticed was I accidentally lit my smudge, but I changed it fast enough to set what I wanted. And it didn't light it. I think I only have one smudge left. Oh no. I got plenty. Look at that. And I forgot to do the stupid timer. banshee. I'd never even heard a scream, but I wasn't on it all the time. But what the heck? I mean, I was actually in there pretty long. Look at the day. 52. But if I'm not getting a lot of this, I'm not going to sit there and do 5 of these and get nothing. So then I'll change it. Well, we'll see. I didn't get the last one either. But, let's see. So, 3 would be a banshee. Which didn't give me nothing. It's definitely, and for me wise, it's definitely harder. But, I just have to, and it's probably going to be harder when I start doing other maps too. But the main thing I want to learn the ghosts,
The ghost here seems to be
and
linked to a
I want
cursed
to be able
object.
to
Go take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your
get to the point
investigation.
where I've got a lot of money. So, I mean, like they said, they're not going to do anything different. So, other than the first person, I mean, let's see. Where's my calculator? Okay. So if you're a prestige 20, forget that. Let's do it in an Excel spreadsheet because I can do it in Excel. And if I make an error, it's easier to correct. So if you prestige at, so if you're at 20, okay, and you prestige to 21, so you have 4,000, and now you're at 21. So that means you still have 3,979 times you can prestige. And each one of those prestiges is going to take you 100 levels. That is 397,900 levels you have to get to the last prestige of 4,000 until someone hits it and they bump it to 8,000 or 5,000 or 40,000 or 10,000, whatever. That's a lot of levels. And if you start out, that's let's see, 4,000, so it'd be equals 4,000 times 100. That's, okay, yeah, that's so true. I could have thought about that, but I wasn't. 400,000 levels to get if you start the game brand new, or if you do an alternate account or whatever. That's crazy. I mean, because how many people are going to Prestige? I know some of the more well-known um, people are out there, the streamers. They're doing it. Some of them went ahead and Prestige, but it's like, why? I don't know. Oh, why is it going to make me sign into that again? I'll do that later. I'm not worried about signing into office right now. So, can't see with that crap there. EMF, video the ghost, and repel. No Fred. So, before I open the door, gate, whatever this wooden piece of gate is, I do not believe it to be. So, open it as far as you can. Ooh, that's even better. That still sucks. Okay. And you saw that camera flew just a little past the video camera. Sorry. But the ghost will not throw the camera, but it will it will throw the video camera that obviously is heavier. It's like, why? It doesn't even throw the smudge. What the heck? I thought I had that sucker out there. Close, unless the ghost threw it out, which is possible. So again, don't touch the gate. It will throw everything all over the place. But if you do it this way here, all you need to do is, I mean, you don't even need to lay the salt down. Get under behind there and hope it doesn't see you. And then this will close and all this fancy stuff will be right here. It's funny, it actually shows like it's on top of the picnic table. See, I can't open that. But what you can do is open the gate slowly and you'll push all that stuff right even a little closer. No camera. Not an Oni. It actually puts it away faster than it brings it out. Probably because you have to take it off of your belt. Now, I was wondering just now, when you see the day in, see, you stepped on it. If you take that, you probably won't be able to get too much closer because of that there. But I know it's a day in. Let's see how many points I get for there. It is Margaret. I mean, I do have a little bit of time. See if I can. I didn't see any orbs. Again, I really don't care about a perfect game right now. I'm trying to learn the ghost, and it sounded a little weird at the beginning, but it took that time there. As long as I get more than 1,000, if I can do pretty decent, then I'm not doing too bad. 3,000, so I got 2,000 more than when I did the other. I'm at 57. Oops, I gotta hit next. So I need 70, right? 65 doesn't do me no good. Okay. Now that would be good, but I'm not even there yet. I just need salt. I mean this and that. But I mean, I was at least able to do it this way. But it does seem like the only entryway that does it so far is the front door or gate on on this on this map here. I had the camera on the other side of the door, and it wouldn't actually open the door because the camera's stopping it. A ghost can push it over, but you can't push it over. So, but I mean, it used to fling back and forth. I used to set the camera right on the outside. I would just get close and drop it, and then I can see. So if the gate goes closed, I can see the ghost inside. Because if it's too far away from the door, then the door closes, you can't see inside. So I would even put it next to a bathroom or a bedroom door, and I'd be able to see through the door. So I don't think that happens anymore, which I'm fine with. You know, you can't do that in real life, but in real life I can't throw nothing through a door unless it's a glass door. But I can throw it over a gate. So they need to fix this. We should be able to throw it over the fence, the gate wise or whatever. I'm okay with not the barbed wire fence. I mean, seriously, I should be able to throw it anywhere I want in an open map like that. But sorry, got up about an hour earlier today because I go to bed between 10, 11, 12. I wake up at 6:30. But let's try this again. Now, I'm going to show you with one. I wanted to do it last time, and I actually just remembered it now.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment.
So,
Starting the
but it's got to be
investigation.
something you can see. So I'm going to take
Looks
one
like
of
this
these
is going to be
puppies.
a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
See. Placing orbs, which I do not. Escape, video of the ghost, and capture 3 unique photos. Yeah, I don't know how they do that yet. Let me get to 20 and get a lot of money in there where I can play around, and if I lose, I'm not gonna sit there and have to use the starter crap. So, let's do the camera first. Gotta get the camera. I don't want to step out. I actually was right next to a door after one of the updates, trying to just wait inside, and all of a sudden it closed the door, and I could not. I got stuck right there. I could not get out the door, even though the door was still open. I was not able to get out of there. So as soon as the hunt starts, it's like a wall is put there, even though you're right next to it. You can't just pop out. But I've passed it and had a door closed behind me. So, here we go. You see this with this right here. So if I throw this right here, it just brings it right back out. But if I throw it here, and the ghost moves the door, everything stays there. So I'm okay with that. I wonder if I look with Fred or not. Okay, I didn't throw the camera that far this time. It still makes it at least more doable now. Don't want to forget that. I just picked this up by itself too many times, or about 2, which is too many times. I ended up throwing. What happens if I flick that? So you don't see the hand move unless you pick it up, or it's here. Will it do that if there's nothing in your hands? Yeah. So you don't see the hand go, but if I pick this up, actually, yeah, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. But when it's sitting right over there, can do it. Alright, let's try this again. Gotta wait, because all that beautiful stuff's right there. I should be able to throw it over here. Maybe not here, because I can't get there, but I should be able to throw it over there and there. Even in any of the other maps that has an open area like that. For realistic wise. But realistically, I'm glad I'm not hunting ghosts, because I'd die. My luck, I'd come back. I've survived a lot of other crap, so. Sounds like it's somewhere over there. I just hope that crucifix is close enough. No shade. Not a wraith. Crap. Why are you over here? And here? Don't touch me. Now this is where that one would be nice. What would be nice in the game to say, you know what? I want one tier 3 crucifix, and I want one, I said a tier 3, and I want a tier 2. So that way, like right now, the tier 3 would cover me, but then the tier 1 I can put, someplace closer to me because I want it to get closer, and I can put the other one to cover a wider area. But the only time you can do that is if you have a second player, someone that you're playing the game with. So, do any of you have places you can get mixed drinks for pop, not alcohol? But like we have a place, it's basically like pop shops. You can get coconut cream or lime or strawberry or all these different flavors, but they always got funky names. Like we have one that's called Hide Your Wife and Summer Fling and Friends with Benefits. Seems like a they. you here again? Alright. Boom. 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 Couldn't tell where he was at. Alright. Did I get anything? No, Shadow Ghost. But I'm almost, I think it's... This is one of those. I guess I would have two already. Let's get this. Thinking it's a they. I'm thinking it's a they. Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the they. It didn't seem like it sped up at all. That's what I'm talking about. Bam! 58. I'm getting closer to 70. No, I can't remember the 70. Yeah, okay, 70, 75, 80. And this is partially why I don't try for the 100 right now, because I don't have it down enough. Because I do still tend to use, and I, everybody else that does the 0, they also have the go speed ramped up really high, and so they can sit there and walk back and forth. But I don't have that yet. Again, I don't care. I'm fine with how I'm learning. I just gotta find people that like my content and I can interact with and
There have been
have a bunch of
reports of
fun
a
with.
cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
At least it seems like I can do it the way I was doing it before, because the part that was throwing me off was, does that capture unique UV photos? Yeah, that's not going to happen here. Crucifix burn, parabolic, no recorder. Is Fred here? No. Okay, I almost forgot what I got to do. I got to change my whole thought process because of this door stuff. Okay, I don't see any ones. As long as that's as far as I can get it. And who knows, maybe I'll have to come up with a better deal of throwing these out there too, because I know normally people spread them out, but and like categorize them a little bit. But it's usually different when you can throw them right inside a door, but when you're trying to get things close to a spot so you can hide yourself before anything happens, it just makes it a little harder. Alright. I can let the ghost do some of my work for me. Yeah. Pretty nice looking chairs. Alright. Sun. 1 second. Yada-da. about that. Oh, alrighty, alrighty. Let's see what we get. Whew. Look at all that beautiful stuff right there. Let's put these two right here. I had to grab that. Okay, let's take that. That. Oh, Phantom. That. Not that. Oh. That freaked me out. I thought it was actually hunting me. Boy, did it have me fooled. Okay. Not a batch here, Dan. Revenant. See me. Jason Voorhees. Probably gonna die. Nope. Holy cannolies. I have no more smudges. So I'm gonna miss this one. It's not a Deogen, not a Hantu, a Roy, to Phantom. I think it already stepped in really early. So it's not a Wraith. Don't believe it to be a Mimic. Cannot be a Yokai. That sucker came after me. No speed changes. Not a not a Raiju. I don't think it's a spirit. I think there was a singing event. Don't believe it to be a Goryo. Obake. Poltergeist. Didn't have any speed change at all, and it does seem to slow down a little bit. I don't think it was solid enough. So I'm just gonna go with Mare. I have no idea. But as long as it's one of those 5, then I did good. I can't count it, but oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just shooting for the moon there. Okay. So that's 2 out of 4, right? So I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Let's see, so I'll just do this right here.
In Phasmophobia, the spirit search on no magical powers just walks on the floor with an EMF5 to prove it's alive. It's the simplest goals that will ever arrive. A voice on the spirit box gives it away, but finding the truth takes the rest of the day. At 50%, it will start up the hunt, performing a standard and terrifying stunt. The temperature's dropping, the air's getting cold. A story of average hauntings is told. No terrifying power or ghost-specific quirk, just a simple old spirit who's putting you away. Oh. The spirit is basic, the plainest of all, with no extra speed as it walks through the hall. It has no real gimmicks to make your flesh crawl, just a standard old ghost that is hitting a wall. The incense will help you to find out the truth. It's the ultimate tool for a paranormal sleuth. Through minutes of peace, we'll keep terror at bay to prove that a spirit is coming your way. The shadows are deep and the hallway is wide. There's nowhere for monsters to truly hide. No speed in the light and no extra long fight. Just check off the journey. change the night. Just start up your timer and watch it tick down while hiding inside of a closet you found. If 3 minutes pass, then you've got it last. The mystery is over, the danger has passed. It's just a plain spirit, the ghost of the lock, with no special features or trickling apart. Just time out the smudge and then settle the grudge. You solve the whole case as the intimate judge.
I'm back. Just give me 1 second. Sorry again about that. So that was a pretty cool thing to figure out. So I think I'm going to do it again. That way I can sort of splice that and try to figure out how to make it into a short little video. So let's do this. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to lose it, but at least it maybe it might only affect, well, it should affect this one and Maple Lodge. So these two right here. But technically, even any of these, because I know a lot of times when people do setting metals, they put everything by the door. But if you were to close it, it would throw it all out. Or throw it off to the right-hand side, depending on how fast. But this right here will actually help. So I'll show you what I mean. If you didn't see it before, and I'm going to do this so I can do a short little clip for it. I don't know if they'll fix this,
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly for 40
but hopefully they do, and then I can throw things over the fence, because in real life, that's what I could do. There's no invisible wall here. I should be able to stand right here and throw whatever I want right here. Now, if I throw it over there, okay, if I throw it here, they can either leave a little boundary wall here, or if I'm dumb enough to throw it over there, then I can lose it and not ever use it. But you should be able to like reach through the fence and grab it and pull it out or whatever. So, but let me show you. So first of all, I like this because I can have both. Is this Fred over here? Squirrel. Okay. Oh, I can't do that yet. I always look to see if I can find orbs first. So let's do that, because that way I can walk right up against here and not worry about having the gate closed on me and I'm stuck in there with nothing. So I don't see any ghost orbs yet. Doesn't mean they're not. Could be inside that tent or the tent over there. But I can usually see it if it's over there. And the behind the tree is a little hard. So, we won't worry about that one. So I used to open this gate right here, and I would try to throw things over there. But then I went behind the picnic table, and when I could, I pulled this over, and I pulled hard enough that the EMF reader ended up way over here because it threw it. And this is a long ways to run from here to there to try to grab everything before the ghost hunts a second time. So I leave that closed. It doesn't matter if it's open or not, but open that gate as far as it'll go. Throw what you want in there. Try to organize it, but it's not easy. And that's one thing I didn't show. So I'll go and show real quick. If you pull this gate in, see, it just threw all that crap right over there. So there's one. There's two. And there's three. So that's why you don't want to push it or pull it there. I mean, you can do it slow, but you want to make sure you have room. And so this is the best thing I've been able to find for that. Anything else? Yeah, let's get that. So you just gotta try to throw it as hard as you can, because otherwise it's not gonna work really well. So I can take this, this, and this. And those. Oh, okay, I still need this. Alright. Whatever the ghost room is. Or at least where it's wandered. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my salt and try to put one here and one there, and then I'll just wait here until the hunt is done. Hopefully it can't find me, but as soon as this gate closes, because you saw how it moved that stuff, as soon as the ghost closes the gate, it bypasses all this. So now, instead of me picking it up here where I used to, it's just right here. But I did find, hey, he wants to play, that if you open it slowly, if you got time, you can open slowly and it will pull it. But if it builds up between here, it will stop based on what is between here, this post right here, and the gate. So, alright, let's see what we can do. All I can do is wait. I don't know when the ghost is gonna hunt. So try to keep the eye here. So it's over there. And you'll see the gate close. And I was afraid if you didn't get the stuff fast enough, the ghost would close the gate and it would toss everything there, but it doesn't even touch it when the ghost does it. And if they don't allow us to throw things over the gate, I hope they don't change this. Because that would be so irritating to have to go out there and try to find everything that's there. It would just make it annoying to me. hope I'm close enough to that crucifix. I mean, I could have had time, but you never know. With 0 sanity. Oh, since this is burning, I can see if that new parabolic makes the smoke disappear too. And whoever followed, alright, look at all that stuff, all right here. Okay. Feel a little bit better now. Gosh darn it, it's another shade. Oh, they fixed that. It used to make the smoke disappear. Gosh darn it. Reason why I'm saying that is it just threw that big ol' heavy honkin' video camera. The camera doesn't, or this doesn't give enough light. Okay. I don't really. The crucifix. I think that's a demon. Reason why I think it's a demon is because if I timed it right, it hunted before 1.5 minutes. And I don't think it was 10 seconds. They Revenant. That I don't know. Nothing with speed. Hasn't changed nothing. It's not that. It's not a Raiju. A Shade. I think it's a demon. But it is cool that they fixed that. So you can see it now. It used to make it disappear. Oh, I saw the camera. Now with me doing it again, you saw the camera move. After the fact. But the ghost can close it and not have that same issue. So that's sort of cool. Yeah, you're so funny. Video camera's right there. Dang it. Whoa. Well, that didn't work. Got 2 smudges. Move this board, the center here. Messed everything up. Here's the camera. Oh, that one's toasty. I think I have one more. didn't start it, so. Don't believe it to be a myling. Bake. I still think it's a demon. Don't know when it stopped. Definitely not a myling. It looked like it had a weapon. It looked like an I thought I saw over here it had a weapon. Like a cleaver or a big old blade. I'm thinking it's Obake. Did anyone else see that? It was like right about here. It was standing taller than the girl was, but it was a split second. But I haven't seen it do it again. How can you see it once but not see it again? I'm probably got to go after this so I can start getting dinner ready. Huh. If I don't see it, oh, this would be perfect. would have been. Okay. We're going to go after that puppy. And see if it comes after us. Yeah, it can't be erased. I don't believe it to be a mimic. Said it couldn't be a shade. I'm gonna go with the demon. It couldn't be an abake because I didn't change it and it should have shown something. It kept following me. It's not a phantom. I mean, watch it be a banshee again. Whew. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. So that's 3 out of 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. I want to try to get some dinner started before my wife gets home. I I don't work full days on Fridays, but she does. So if I get something started, I just have to see which one I want. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate you that follow. I do have a Discord, so you can go and follow me there. You can uh, follow me anywhere that has Ika's Playground. I think I have an Instagram, but I don't really put a lot on there yet. I have a TikTok, but I don't have a lot on there. And I also have Facebook. So, and it's all Ika's Playground. I'm Ika, and this is my playground. So, all right. I appreciate everything for you guys being around, and we will see you guys hopefully later today. Whether I don't know, I might play this again with my nephew if he comes on, if he's not tired, or if he wants to play Fortnite, then we'll play Fortnite. So, but I will see you guys later. So you guys have a good day, and hopefully see you guys later.
Step inside the house alone, into the dark unknown. My flashlight flickers on the walls, a chill cuts to the bone. I sweep the halls to find a room where spirits like to hide. The EMF begins to beat, my fear I push aside. I've got the spirit box to speak, and freezing temps are clear. The waiting for the final clue is filling me with fear. I wander down the corridor, away from all the gloom, and find a deck of tarot cards outside the haunted room. The more I feed upon my dread, the darkness is its home. It whispers curses in my head wherever I may roam. But I must find the missing piece before I turn to flee. This solo hunt is dangerous, it's only it and me. I draw the moon and suddenly my sanity is gone. My vision blurs, the shadows glow, I'm barely holding on. I pull the tower next in line, a picture falls away. The ghost is angry, throwing things it wants to come and play. The hermit is the third I see, the spirit is confined. It teleports right to its room, a little peace of mind. The high priestess is pulled at last, an angel in the night. I stop my hand and press no more, I shouldn't test my mind. The more I feeds upon my dread, the darkness is its home. It whispers curses in my head wherever I may roam. But I must find the missing keys before I turn to free. This solo hunt is dangerous, it's only it and me. Ghostwriting fills the final book, the evidence is 3. But now the front door slams shut tight, it's coming after me. The more responsive is too fast, I cannot break away. Hands reach out and strike me down, my green burns cold and gray. But death is not the end for me, the priestess pulls me back. I breathe again, a second chance, escaping the attack. I sprint outside to reach the truck, my body's safely free. I mark a boy on the pad, a lucky running team. The Polaroid feeds upon my dread, the darkness is its home. It whispers curses in my head wherever I may roam. But I must find the missing piece before I turn to flee. This solo hunt is dangerous, it's only it and me. The engine starts, I drive away, escaping from the night. That tail deck is why I live, to see the morning light. The more I curse my sanity, but I survive the game. I'm leaving with my life intact and glory too.